Q3. Q3, which is the Q League, is a forum that outside of the conferences, which are Q2, we want artists to constantly stay in contact with each other. This is a place where you can talk to each other, where you can ask questions, where you can get direct help, and where you'll also be able to find videos such as these and even classes. Like if you want to take further classes to figure out how to do some of these things that we're going to be talking about within the curriculum in Q2. These will be the videos that you can actually go back and see Q2 if you weren't available to go to a conference, or if you are in a city that possibly you don't get the chance to go to a conference as of yet. So we want to bring Q3, which is the Q League, so that you can go onto this forum, you can talk to each other, you can stay up to date on everything. You can also look at the past situations. You can also look at the new videos we create weekly. We're going to start creating weekly videos. We're also going to go with weekly lives. And in these weekly lives, we're going to talk to current artists that are within the concert family, and we're going to talk to them about things they can do and things they can implement, and what things they are facing going through this process. We also want to bring questions to the forum that allow artists to kind of help us figure out ways to connect better, or things that you would like to see happen, whether it's different things that happen in shows, whether how you feel about opening for different situations, like whether you want to see something that might be a different genre, whether you want to mix genres, things you want to do to see that could help everybody in the movement. And so we want to bring that to the forefront, so you're able to say, hey, I like this. You know what I'm saying? We want you guys to be a part of this process of building this, because who other than the artist? I'm an artist myself, but I've done it for 15 years, but I also don't know everything that's coming up in the new world. So then with the younger artists, they face different things than I faced 15 years ago. So some of these things, as far as online content and things like that, we can tackle these things together, and we can work together to build endings to all this. You know, we can build answers and come together just to figure out a way how to get through these obstacles. I want to use the Q League as a place that that we can always, as I said, network with each other. That's what Q2 is for. But this will be the network where we can always stay in contact with each other, find out the new shows, find out the new things that we want to do, and also kind of test the ideas before they hit the market. Like if I want to do a show that I say we're going to mix rock and rap in this show, and this is how we're going to do this. Does that sound right? Does that sound like something we want to do? Does that sound like something that multiple people across the nation might feel like, yeah, that's something we would need here? We want to talk to you directly, so then we keep those new ideas fresh, and we vet those ideas so they work great. You know what I'm saying? So within this Q League, you will be able to find classes where, if you want to take it a next step and you want classes to actually teach you how, so you can get some one-on-one direction, or you just want more in-depth ideas based on like sponsorships. How do I get these sponsors? How do I, what should I write? What should I say? That will be the classes. Now that at some point that will come with an extra charge, but we want to have that available for people who want to go more in depth. What you're doing, I'm going to be releasing videos every week that's going to tell you what things you can be doing to help push your career. Things like, okay, as I said, bringing up sponsors, or bringing up the idea of what merch you should have, or what is your brand, or what ways you should look at how you're finding fans, you know? So how many fans do you need? You know what I'm saying? Like all those things. I'm going to be releasing these videos once a week, or even twice a week. I might go more than that. I might go 3 times a week, but we're going to try to keep this information so we can build within our family and keep building and growing. Also in the Q League, you'll be able to go back and forth with other artists. You'll see the other artists that are talking about the same thing, so then you can kind of help each other. If you're from another state and you're having the same issue, and then you need to, both of you guys want to do something, this is a great place to talk about that. You'll also get questions that'll be put up every week, as I said, that will allow you to put your input on things that we might change with the app, things that we might change with how we do shows, things that might change with some of the ideology of being an independent artist. So I want everyone to get involved with the Q League and be open-minded to building this idea, because we're tackling something that doesn't really exist in our industry right now. We're tackling something that is possibly looked at in a bad light, because we don't push the idea of it being an everyday job of just being an artist. The only thing we push is that either you're the top artist in the world or you didn't make it. We want to push the idea that you can be a person that lives a great life, that makes 100, 200 grand a year and lives off music and enjoys life. And that's what you get to do. So with this Q League, I want to build that camaraderie and build that connection between all of us as a network, as a family, and help everything grow with Concert.